Welcome back to CNA Try It. Today we're going to look at doing a really cool project with Shiplap in one of our spare bedrooms. Let's go to Google here and kind of check out sort of some ideas of what I'm kind of going for. Let's see. Here's a nice bedroom with a gray on white. That's a beautiful look there. Okay, this is what I'm kind of going for here, sort of a whiter yellow toned board, minus the flooring. Cool little mudroom idea. And this is a really popular look going around now with the barn door and the traditional white. This one's a more wider board for a truly traditional look. But I think I've got a pretty good idea what we're going to do. So let's jump into it. For the following project, I'm going to recommend the following tools: tape measure, dust mask, eye protection, and a level. Jigsaw, speed square, stud finder, and a trusty old hammer. Screwdriver assortment, and a lifesaver of a tool, an automatic nailer. For $100, it's well worth the investment. And then last but not least, a good old-fashioned chop saw. This is, again, a lifesaver. For your wood, you're going to have to get some boards and cut them down to size, or you can do what I did and go to a big box store like Home Depot or Lowe's and buy them by the box. These are about 10.5 square feet a box, and they come in a variety of colors. Much like the talking heads, you may ask yourself, how much wood do I need? Well, you're going to have to use some basic math and do the formula for area. It's base times height. You're going to measure along the floor from side to side for the base and from top to bottom for the height. For my wall, the base wound up being 10 feet with a height of 8 feet to give me a total area of 80 feet. In other words, you need 80 feet of wood to complete the project. And I do recommend, if you are buying by the box, to get an extra box or two for mistakes or mismeasurements. Before we nail anything to the wall, we need to do some basic prep work. First and foremost, you need to turn off the electrical for the room that you're going to be working in. Then remove all face plates for the switches and electrical outlets. The next step in the process is to locate the studs in the wall. These are the boards of the framework that lie directly behind the drywall that you want to be nailing into. This is very important. They usually run about 16 inches per center of the boards. Now that you've located all the studs, take a level and draw a nice straight line from floor to ceiling at each location. Now that I've cut my first board to length, it's ready to start nailing to the wall. I've cut the board so it measures from stud to stud. This allows you to know that you're always going to be nailing into a stud for security. The first row is your foundation row. It needs to be completely level. Take your leveling tool and make sure that this is the case. If not, your project may not turn out the way you want it to look in the end. Now, as you continue down the wall, you're going to establish a pattern. Now, this is a matter of preference. Utilize a combination of long, medium, and short boards to create that perfect look. Eventually, you'll get to your electrical cover openings. Just make sure that that rectangle mirrors what's on the board and cut those out accordingly. From this point on, just continue the process until the project is done all the way at the top. In the end, the wife was happy, and I was feeling pretty cool about it myself. We hope you like it too.